Good morning everyone. As you all are knowing that we are doing our lesson The Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde. In this we are learning about the Happy Prince and the swallow. We learned that the swallow was following the orders of the Happy Prince. In this way he is helping the Happy Prince. Yesterday we learned that Happy Prince helped a playwright by giving his sapphire through swallow to him. Today, let's learn what other things the swallow did with the help of Happy Prince by following Happy Prince. Today, I am going to start my explanation from page number 32, last third paragraph. On the previous day, swallow helped the prey writer. Next morning, the swallow bird flew down to the harbour and sat on the mast of a ship. He spoke loudly that he was going to Egypt. Means in this way he was showing his happiness that now he was going to Egypt. When it was night, he flew back to the Happy Prince. Swallow once again told the Happy Prince that it had come to say goodbye and it was going to Egypt. Then once again the Happy Prince requested the swallow to stay with him for one more night. Then the swallow said to the Happy Prince that the winter season had started and after some time it would be snowing, and the weather in Egypt was warm and he is not able to survive in this kind of the winter, and even the crocodiles lay in the mud lazily in the Egypt. So he told him to let him go to the Egypt. But without listening to that swallow, Happy Prince had assigned him the third assignment. The Happy Prince said that there was a match girl. She was a little girl and all her matchsticks had fallen in a gutter and got wet. Match girl because she used to sell the matches. But all of her matchsticks had fallen in a gutter and they had become destroyed. All her matchsticks were spoiled, so she could not sell them and she would not earn any money. So when she would go home without money, then her father would get angry and beat her. For this reason the girl was crying. Now what the Happy Prince wanted, he said that she was not wearing shoes or stockings and she had not covered her head and she was very poor. So he said to the swallow to take out another sapphire from his eyes and give it to her so that her father did not beat her. Swallow, who was doing the beautiful job by helping the others, he was also become satisfied after helping the others. He agreed to stay with him for one more night, but he refused to take out another sapphire because he did not want that the Happy Prince would become blind. Then, swallow, swallow, little swallow, said the prince, do as I command. But what the Happy Prince wanted, he wanted that swallow to do what he had ordered him. So he told him that he has to take out that sapphire from his eyes. So, without wasting any time, finally the swallow obeyed the Happy Prince's order. He took another sapphire stone from his eyes and flew to the little match girl. And when he saw the match girl, he bent very low and kept the sapphire stone on the little girl's hand. The little girl was very happy to see the stone and she went home happily. When Swallow returned to the Happy Prince, he told him that now he was blind and so he would stay with him forever. This shows that Swallow was also a very kind bird. Although he knew that he was not able to survive in this kind of the winter over there, but still for the help of that Happy Prince, he has decided to stay over there. He refused his plan to go to Egypt. On the other hand side, the Happy Prince said that to the Swallow that he should go to Egypt, but Swallow refused and said that he would stay with him only, and he slept on the prince's feet. Then the Swallow used to stay along with Happy Prince all the time and used to tell him the stories of the different places that he had visited. He used to sit on the prince's shoulder and told him the stories of what he had seen in the strange land. One day, Prince told him that, "Dear little swallow, you tell me the marvelous thing, you tell me the beautiful things, but more marvelous than anything is the sufferings of men and women. There is no mystery so great as miseries. Fly over my city, little swallow, and tell me what you see there." The happy prince said to the swallow to tell him wonderful things, but added that nothing was more wonderful than the sufferings of the people. No mysteries were bigger than the sadness, and he wanted to know who all were sad in his kingdom. So he asked the swallow to go and let him know what he saw while flying over the city. Then, after getting the order from the happy prince, the swallow flew and took a round over the city and saw that rich people were living happily in their beautiful houses, and they were partying while the poor people were begging and sitting outside the gates. Then he went to the dark lanes where there was no light also, and the poor people lived. There he saw that children were very hungry, due to which their faces had turned white. Under the archway of a bridge, two little boys were lying in each other's arms and tried to keep themselves warm. Means they were feeling very cold, and when they both hugged each other, in this way they were trying to keep themselves warm. And they were so poor that they did not have food, so they were trying to keep each other warm. These two children who were starving and wondering that how hungry they were, just then a watchman appeared and scolded them. He shouted them and made them go away from there. The poor children, they keep wandering in the rain as they were homeless. Then that little swallow flew back to the happy prince, and told him what he had seen in the city. Then, what did the happy prince said to him? He told the swallow that his whole body was covered with fine gold, and he could take tiny pieces of gold from his body and to give it to the poor people in need. All the living beings required money, and when they would get gold, they would feel happy. Slowly, Swallow took out the gold layers from the statue of Happy Prince, and as he removed the layers of gold, the Happy Prince statue started looking dull and grey. As the Happy Prince started looking dull and grey, the children grew happier because through it they were getting food to eat. And finally it started snowing, and when a lot of snow fall, everything get froze. Everyone was wearing clothes made up of fur. Small children were wearing red color caps and roaming here and there. They were skating on the ice. Swallow Bird was feeling very cold, as he was not able to survive in this kind of the severe cold. But in his friendship, he kept on sitting near the Happy Prince statue, and he did not want to leave him because he loved the Happy Prince. Moreover, he also didn't want to die, so he used to go to the bakery where the bakers used to bake the bread to eat the breadcrumbs. He tried to keep himself warm by flapping his wings, and the swallow was also aware that he was about to die. He had enough strength to fly back to the Happy Prince, to the statue of the Happy Prince, and he says, "Goodbye, dear Prince." He also asked that could he kiss on his hand. The Happy Prince thought that he was going to the Egypt, so he said that he was happy that finally the bird was going to Egypt. Then the Swallow Bird said to the Happy Prince that he was not going to Egypt but to the house of death, and he added that death was a brother of sleep. He kissed the Happy Prince on his lips and fell down on the feet of the Happy Prince and died. When Swallow asked to kiss him on his hand, at that time Happy Prince told him that he wanted that bird to kiss on his lips instead of the hands, because the statue loved the bird. Now here the life of the swallow was end. But in tomorrow's class we will learn that what had happened with the Happy Prince after that the swallow was died. Today's explanation is up to page number 34 up to last 4th paragraph.